Why is it that some people retire broke after 40 years of working while others build wealth on an average salary, which is currently around $66,000 to $67,000? If you're making $80,000 or more and you're not on the path to building wealth, I'm going to walk you through the exact order to use these 5 key accounts, how much to put in each one, how to avoid fees, and how to grow wealth using tax advantages most people will never use. This system can literally mean the difference between retiring broke or retiring with $3 million. Keep in mind throughout this video, it's not about how much you make. You already make more than the average salary. It's about the order in which you use these accounts. The first account you're going to open, if you haven't already, is your 401k. You're going to start here only if your job matches contributions. If they do, you're going to contribute just enough to get your full match. Most jobs are going to offer a match anywhere from 3 to 5% of your income. Never ever leave this on the table if your job offers a match. Take it every time because this is the only guaranteed 100% return you'll ever get. Let me break this down so you can understand how powerful this account is and how no other investing account can do what this account can do for growing your wealth. If you make $70,000 and your job has a 5% match, that means you're putting $3,500 away in your 401k and your job is going to contribute $3,500. That is 100% return, okay? It is likely that even if you get a raise, you won't get a bump that high. You would have put $3,500 in a savings account somewhere anyway. But putting it in this account means you got a free $3,500. Not a 2% APY, not even a 3 or 4% APY that you might get with a high yield savings account. A complete 100% match. And this is all risk-free. There's no other investing that you can do that is completely risk-free like this is. But if your job doesn't match a 401k contribution, skip this step. There's a better step to start with. Now, the next step is an IRA. This is your DIY retirement fund. With this account, you choose your investments, avoid high fees, and you have better long-term results. Your target contribution in this account should be around 5 to 7% of your income. Now, when deciding between a Roth IRA or a traditional IRA, it comes down to taxes. With a Roth account, you're going to pay taxes now, and you're going to withdraw tax-free later on. With a traditional account, you're not going to pay taxes up front. And when you withdraw your money, the taxes will be pulled from that amount. So if you're expecting higher taxes later on, go Roth. But if you're expecting lower taxes at retirement, then go traditional. A mistake to avoid with this account is something that most people do, which is they deposit their money and they stop there. But that's just the first step. You're going to need to choose where to invest this money, like low-cost ETFs such as VTI, VOO, because that's really the only chance your money's going to actually be able to grow. Step 3 is an HSA. Now, this account has a secret weapon, but most people aren't using it to build wealth. They're using this account at face value and using it for medical expenses. But when used strategically, this is a really powerful account. It's the only triple tax advantage account in the US, meaning that deposits go in tax-free, it grows tax-free, and it's going to be withdrawn tax-free. The strategy with this account is that your target contribution should be around 4% of your income. And while this account is for medical expenses, just think of it as an investing account. Keep putting money in it, keep investing in it, and pay your medical expenses out of pocket. Let this money grow for decades. Then use your medical receipts to withdraw the money tax-free when you want to use it. So some people might hear this and think, that's a weird workaround. Is it even legal? And it is. Essentially, what you're doing is putting your money in this account and you're just letting it grow and paying your medical expenses out of pocket. And when time comes that you need that money back for all those medical expenses that you paid out of pocket, you're just reimbursing yourself from your own money. You can use receipts up to 40 years old. So just think about that's how long your money can be in there growing. And you don't have to wait until 40 years or 30 years or 10 years. Leave it in there, let it grow, and reimburse yourself later when you want to use a big amount of money to do something big. Step 4 is crypto. And this can be uncomfortable for some people, so I'm not going to go too much into it. Let me be clear. This is not your main investing plan, but it can be life-changing. Your contribution to this account is going to be 1% of your net worth, not your income, your net worth. But not because you're trying to become rich fast, but because the upside is massive and the downside is capped. For something like this, you need to do research before you invest. And if it really makes you uncomfortable, skip it. Don't do it. But just don't ignore it altogether because the risk is low and the outcome could be life-changing. Step 5 is your high-yield savings account. If you're still using a basic savings account or checking account to hold your money, you are immediately losing money as soon as you put it in there. Inflation is eating your cash, and a high-yield savings account helps you keep just a little bit more. It's not going to make you rich, but it's a little better. This is where any of your money that isn't invested should live, especially your emergency fund. Just make sure that it's a trusted bank, not one of these trendy pop-ups that disappears in 18 months. Step 6 is going to be your brokerage account. You're not going to get any tax breaks. There's not going to be no gimmicks, just pure investing freedom. Use this for extra money from tax refunds, bonuses, or gifts. It goes straight into a low-cost ETF and it sits there until I'm ready to make a bigger move, like buying a rental property, maybe starting a business, or even using it to invest in something bigger. So let's say you already have a plan to buy a $70,000 rental in 3 years. Start funneling into your brokerage account right now. But if you're gonna need the money in less than 2 years, keep it at a high yield savings account. Otherwise, invest in broad ETFs. Listen, you're not the exception. This could absolutely work for you. In fact, 95% of people could follow this and become financially secure, even wealthy over time. These 5 accounts give you the foundation to grow real wealth without the guessing, without the fear, and without giving up everything you love. If you want help automating this and knowing exactly which account to open first based on your situation, check out this video where I walk you through my 4-week financial reset to get everything in order. And if you're ready to stop guessing what your next step should be and you want to build wealth confidently, book a free clarity call with me. The link is below, and let's get your money working for you.